Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making Instant Pot lasagna soup. Alright guys, I'm starting out in my Instant Pot. I have about 1.5 pounds of ground beef that I'm browning up on a saute high setting. Now this is a fatty ground beef. I'm going to have to drain the excess grease off. If you use a lean beef, you might want to add a little olive oil in. And I'm scraping the bottom of the pot here to get the bits off so we don't get a burn notice while we're pressure cooking. Now I'm going to add in 1 onion that I diced up. And my ground beef is about halfway browned. I'm going to get that down in there. Okay. And I'm going to put in some minced garlic. I'm using the stuff in a jar. I'm going to put in about 2 teaspoons. If you were to use fresh, use about 3 to 4 cloves minced up. And I'm going to allow my vegetables to saute in the ground beef for a few minutes till they start to soften up and finish browning up that ground beef. Alright guys, now that my ground beef is done browning up and my onions and garlic are soft, I'm going to add in about 2 cups of chicken broth. And we're just going to deglaze the bottom of the pot or scrape off the little bits so we don't get a burn notice when this is pressure cooking. I'm going to add in the rest of my chicken broth, 4 cups total. Dexter's all wound up today, guys. Hello, Dexter. Hello. Now I'm going to add in 2 cups of marinara sauce. This here is almost a 3-cup jar. I'm going to eyeball it. And if I go over a hair, that's no big deal, guys. I'm trying to watch my splatter. A little more. Okay, that's good. I'm going to add in a 14.5 ounce can of diced tomatoes, juice and all. I'm going to add in a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. I'm going to add in a 1/2 teaspoon of oregano, a 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. I'm going to add in a 1/4 teaspoon of dry rosemary. Now I'm going to give that a stir, guys. Get everything all mixed up. And this is looking good so far, guys. Now I'm going to add in about a teaspoon of salt. This is optional, but I like my food seasoned well. Stir that in. Now I have some lasagna noodles here. You don't want the oven ready ones. You want the ones that are raw. And I'm going to take about 8 of them. Let's see how many I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to break these up into bite-sized pieces. I'm going to put my spoon out there just for now. And you just want to, just in the bite-sized pieces, guys. Okay guys, now that I have my lasagna noodles in, this part is important. You don't want to stir them in there because you don't want them to get on the bottom of the pot. They'll burn on it. You just want to tap these top ones down under your liquid, just like so. Now I'm going to put my lid on the pressure cooker. I'm going to set this to pressure cook for 6 minutes on high pressure. After my 6 minutes are up, I'll do a quick release of the pressure. Alright, now that my time is up and I did that quick release of the pressure, I'm going to stir in a 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. And that's what I have left in this container. And guys, nobody said that this soup wasn't going to be cheesy. It's hot too. Now I'm going to stir in a cup of ricotta cheese, and this is a 15-ounce container, so I'm going to stir in roughly a little more than half. You just want to stir that in so it gets blended. This is going to make it nice and creamy for you guys. And I'm just going to smash my ricotta up against the sides of the pressure cooker to help break it up. And this is looking and smelling really delicious, guys. You just want to stir that ricotta in there good because you don't want big chunks of ricotta in your soup. Alright guys, that's looking pretty good. And if I don't get it all completely stirring, this is going to sit for a minute. That'll help melt that cheese down. Alright, now I'm going to add in about a cup of grated mozzarella cheese right on top. I'm going to put my lid back on my Instant Pot, and I'm going to allow this to sit for a few minutes until my ricotta cheese, or my mozzarella cheese, excuse me, melts. Alright guys, I left this sit for about 5 minutes. My cheese is melted. Let's go ahead and fix up a bowl and see what we got. Guys, I went ahead and garnished that with a little bit of parsley for color. You can see how nice and creamy that looks. Let me get in there and try that. Nice and cheesy. My lasagna noodles are a little al dente, but that's fine. If you want them a little more cooked, you can do like 7 minutes. Really good. Cheesy. Has your classic lasagna flavors. That's really delicious, guys, and it wasn't hard at all. Alright, there you have it. Instant Pot lasagna soup. Give it a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.